It's time for the greatest. This bout is skip. All the talking. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Swing and a miss for that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This is the type of fighter that could say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Got him there. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that big right hand. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. What do we expect to see here in round two? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Trying to land that jab. Blocks that left hook. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
There's no saying a good big one will always beat a good little one.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Well done with that counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of... Hold it right there! Klitschko is dazed! Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
defense blocking that right uppercut. Missing with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That jab doesn't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Will say no mas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Throws the jab, but does not score. A perfect counter lands. Jab does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He missed with that jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, on to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. So much firepower here. The straight right, just misses. A perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last. Here we go in the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Round 7, here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Good defense to block the hook. These two fighters are made for one another. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Klitschko in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Klitschko is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3.
We punch it.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all...
What the fuck? Literally, like, what? I literally hit this nigga.